Hi everyone, welcome. This is Autumn, the crafting enthusiast. Today I'm going to go over, it's not going to be a full review. It's just going to be like an unboxing type thing. And some of I actually was looking up online some of the things that are in this. You can still get some of them, and some of them you can kind of, I think you could find them, but you might have to search around a little bit. I could have swore I bought this from Biggest Craft, and when I went on their site I could not see two of the products, but I did see them on other sites. So there's New Craft Day, there's One Day Saving, there's Biggest Craft, there's VIP Cross Stitch, there's all these different places you can look that are I believe they're budget friendly for the most part, and it just depends on what you order, because like some of the beaded cross stitch are more expensive, and it's probably because of the weight and shipping. But what I have here are stamped cross stitch, and what you get the lower count that's like 9, 11 to 14. They're easier to see, and for the 11 count, it's easier for someone who's maybe losing their sight. As we get older, our sight gets worse, so you could choose 11 count, 14 count. Some of these sites you just have to kind of look around, because I was struggling to find some of them, but I think you can still find them. So the first one is Spring brand. It is this bird in a nest. This is a stamped cross stitch. It is 11 count, 80 by 90 centimeters. It says 300 wide by 343 tall. So I think you can still find this. There's lots of products that are similar. You can just look around and look on some of those sites. I will tell you right now that VIP Cross Stitch and if you just search Spring brand, lots of sites are going to come up. Lots of them. But this one is so pretty. It has 79 colors. And I was looking to see if there's any blends. I don't think there's any blends. This one doesn't have any back stitch that I'm aware of. It says full cross stitch. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think I prefer stamped cross stitch because there's less chance for error, and it's lets your mind, what it does for my mind is it lets my mind relax. I can get into a rhythm of stitching, and I don't have to sit and count. I do have times where I love counted cross stitch, and there are times that I prefer printed cross stitch because it's way easier. It's just way easier. It's more, you can relax and just stitch. So it comes with this how-to manual. Like for 11 count you'd use 3 strands, for 14 count you'd use 2 strands, and but typically I think they have a 16 count too, but typically when it's like 11 count you use 3 strands. This is 11 count. So what I'm going to do is unwrap this. There is one similar to it on I think it was VIP Cross Stitch. I'm struggling today to record. It's like I try to be prepared, but it just doesn't work out, and my room is like ice cold, so that's why you're hearing my heater. Spring brand cross stitch, because this is, I love the printed. I'm going to be completely upfront with you. I love the printed canvases. It's just easier. Okay. So we're in Biggest Craft. It's looking like, let's see what it takes us to in Biggest Craft. So Biggest Craft has like a pretty good size. It's VIP Cross Stitch, Biggest Craft, New Craft Day, one day saving. They have these printed canvases, and if you like cross stitch but you don't want to do counted, you don't want to do the tiny little, you know, 40 count fabric, you can get these nice Aidas, which are, they are serged edges. This one has 70, I think I already said that, 79 colors, and on the side here it says, I even I had it Google Translate it, and it basically says 11 count fabric, 100% cotton. That's pretty much what it says on the side. That's what I had Google Translate it. Isn't that funny? Okay, so where is it at? So basically all I did was I went into my camera, I took the picture, and then so I took the picture of the side. I took a picture of this right here, and then I went into Google, has a little icon right here, and you just click that, and you just pick what you want, and then you say translate right there. I push translate, and it says eco-friendly cotton 11 grid embroidery fabric, please use one side 3 strand. Okay, please use 3 strands. Please refer to the diagram for hooks. And I think that means like stitches and the print, you know, the, what do you call it, the print, the symbols that are on it. I can show you the symbols up close and let you see them. So if it's a circle like this, a blue circle, it would be number 34, which is 930 in the DMC code aspect. There are a lot of canvases similar to this, so if you just look around, you're gonna find something similar to this. I promise you will. I know Spring Brand is just, it's a brand that's sold on those websites that I had, those places I had mentioned that sell cross stitch. Now if I want to see what 26 is on here, like this is even saying it's 7. So 7 on the grid over, or the this I can't find my words today. I'm struggling today really bad to record. It's like I totally forgot. Is 310. So that would be 310 black. All of this blue right here would be 310 black. So you just refer to the legend. That's the word, legend. And then you look up that color on here, and that 310 black number 7 is right here. No, look, I'm going to show you. It's right here. There's a ton of them right here. So we have extras. So there's plenty of that. I know it doesn't look like there's much there right here, but there is. It's a lot. So that's how you do it. You just find, and if you can't figure it out, there is right here on this, there's the symbol chart, but also there's also this. This is the symbols. So, and it's gridded. So if you're on, like say this one right here, 10, the first 10, that's the corner, and you can see the symbols here. I mean, they're kind of small, but it'll show you, say they get messed up or, you know, something like that. That will show you. So I always keep this handy when I'm stitching on a stamped, because I can find the symbols easy right here, and I can find them quickly. So there are a lot of colors in this. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I loved stamped cross stitch, and I have actually been cross stitching a lot. I've been diamond painting a lot. I've been doing lots of crafts, arts and crafts, so it's not like I have been, like, during the holidays, not been doing anything. I've actually been crafting a lot. I just haven't been recording. So But knowing this is 11 count, you use 3 strands, and they try to show you right here on the card, right here, they'll say 3 strands for 11 count. And there's a lot of colors, you guys, a lot. They're so beautiful. I love these pinks. It's going to be very colorful and bright. And here's some more colors. There. So it comes with 4 needles. It is a very large cross stitch. I do like Spring brand needles. I think they don't shred your thread. Like you're stitching, you know, and you're moving your thread constantly. And through Aida, thread's gonna break down quicker because it's a little bit more on the stiff side. But you use these needles do not shred your thread as you're stitching. It doesn't like catch it and shred your thread. It's really nice. And also a little tip, let's see, I'll get these put back in order. A little tip with Aida, and it works with all Aida, not just like this Aida, but it works with all Aida. I'm going to try to get these back on the thread card right. The way they had them wound, you know, it's like perfect the way they had them wound. We'll just do this and then roll it around. Stick it back in the box. Okay, I'll put that back in there. Put this back in there. But say it's really stiff like this, you just move it around, crunch it up. Don't be afraid, because the more you move Aida, the softer it becomes. So don't be afraid to do that. It's not going to hurt anything. You can get this in a frame, in a scroll frame. I do have a scroll frame that's wide enough for this. I have one available that I could put this in, and yeah, I will just crunch it up like that, and then I could start it anytime I want. And I'm going to stick this one back in the box so I can show you my next one. It's not folded right. Let's see like this. I don't. Oh, there. Okay. Now it's folded right. I think it goes back in here. I'm gonna put it back in here because you want to keep these away from any moisture. Do not get them wet until you're ready to wash them. And then, you know, then you wash it and all the ink comes out. It's more like a soaking process. It takes several hours. You just soak it, and if all the ink doesn't come out, you just soak it again. So that's one of them. It's very pretty. And I think you could look up Bird Nest Spring brand or something like that, because it is Spring brand. And let's do the next one. Here, this one is Spring brand. It is Train. I think it's called Forest Train Landscape. Same thing. I could not find it. But that doesn't mean you can't find it. So according to Google, Chinese New Year is Tuesday, February 17th, 2026 to Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. Chinese New Year, also known as Spring Festival, marks the beginning of a new year on a traditional lunisolar Chinese calendar. It is one of the most important holidays in Chinese culture. Okay, so they're not in their new year yet, but I was having a hard time finding this. That's what one of the things I was getting frustrated with recording today was I was having a hard time finding this picture. And knowing it's Spring brand, you could just look up Spring brand and just, I think it was Train Forest Landscape, I think is what I looked up. And this is a 11 count, so it is 3 strands of floss. So we can look into this. I'm going to move this out of the way. And I was really hoping that inside would be like a shipping label or something like that, and there wasn't. So I'm pretty sure I ordered these from Vegas Craft, but it was like a year ago. So you might, I mean, it just doesn't seem, it seems like I should be able to find it, but I haven't been able to. So here's the picture. Isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. And then it comes in this nice little waterproof, keep it away from any moisture, mildew, anything like that, so that the ink on it doesn't corrode. And if it takes a long time to do these cross stitches, so you don't really want them to sit for too long. So when you get them, you know, maybe start them. You might find it that you really enjoy stamped cross stitch. So this one has 57 colors. Comes with 2 needles. It is Spring brand, and they're gorgeous colors. It does come with a, these are very nice cotton, really beautiful cotton threads. They're so soft, like literally I cannot even believe how soft they are. They're so soft. So let me put this away real quick. You're gonna hear my heater because it's really cold in my room. I'm gonna shut it off for a little bit, so if you hear that in the background, that's my little room heater going. It's really cold in my room. It did come with extra shreds. There's a green and a black that it came with, a 310, and I'm not sure what this one is. I don't know, but it's super soft. Really soft. And then it comes with the pamphlet also with the stamped grid on it, so you can refer to the symbols if you need to. It says full stitch right here. It says back stitch right here, so these ones right here are for the back stitch. And then here's all the colors and symbols on here. And it says full, half stitch, full stitch. So all of these are full stitch, and these are with half stitch. So just a 10 stitch. And I'll try it again. Let's do it again. Okay, I'm going to go into my phone. I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay, and then I'm going to go into right here. I'm going to open, allow access. Do that. Okay, done. And now I'm going to pick that one. It says symbol, printed cloth symbol right here, and drawing symbol, DMC, and then there's the codes and the symbols and all that stuff. So I'm sure I can figure it out. I'm going to look at I always like to look at the canvas, because the canvases are fun to look at. When they're stamped like that, it's just really, I really like it. I will tell you that stamped cross stitch allows my brain to relax, because I don't have to worry about counting and, you know, figuring out where the stitches go. But it's definitely relaxing, and it's not as big as the last one, but you can see the train right here and the mountains and all the trees and the water. It's really pretty. And then all the symbols are over here on the side on the legend. And I think this says the same thing, but I could take a picture of that and just see what it says. Let's see what it says. I'll take a picture. Okay, I'm going to go back to Google right here, allow access, and then pick the picture, done. Okay, translate. It says, for high-end domestic eco cotton 11 grit embroidery fabric, please use 3 strands of thread on this side of the embroidery. For mixed stitches, please use the first 2 strands plus this last strand together. Oh, okay. For outlining, which is back stitch, use 2 strands of thread. So this is helpful to know. Note, line 25, 34, and 42 in the diagram have hooks. Please refer to the diagram for details on the hooks. Okay, let me look. 25. Well, probably not on here. I bet you it's on here. Let's look. 25. What about 34? Oh, I wonder if those are the back stitch. Maybe half stitch. I'm looking for the row 34. Let's see, 31, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking across the row. So I'm not sure which ones are going to need half stitch. I'll probably have to just, you know, start it and then, because right here it says half stitch, so any of these symbols are going to be a half stitch. That makes total sense. So number 50 would be I. This would be the symbol here. So these symbols are different. See the 210 symbol here and the 210 symbol here. So I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm stitching. I'll have to, I'm not sure what they mean by hooks, but I'll figure it out. Because that's what it says, hooks, right here. So here's the print quality. So you can see right here, print quality. This is a green diagonal line, and that one is number 4. That one's 310. The green with the white dot in the center, that one's number 27. That's 934. That would be number 27 on the floss card. So on the floss card in here, that would be number 27. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I hope I am. So that's the other one that's in there. And there was a stitch along about this next one that Lovecraft Forever was doing, and she completed hers, but I wanted to do it so bad, and I just took my sweet time, I guess, opening up this package. And you can get this next one, you can get on a lot of different sites. It is Joyce Sunday, but really, it was a really popular one. But you can get it on different sites. It's not just on one. But I have wanted to do it for a really long time. Sorry, it slipped out of my hand. It's kind of heavy. But it's called the Ambolite. Look at that. I'm going to take it out of the package and you'll see how big it is. But it's called the Ambolite. So what we could do is do this one more time. Take a picture like that, then go into Google Pictures, allow access, done. Okay, translate. Translate. Okay. I think it just says eco-friendly floss. Translate. Oh, dazzling and resplendent. That's what it came up. I could do this. and translate. It says messenger of light. Now that's probably why they call it the Ambolite, right? So there is a lot of places that sell this. It is Joy Sunday. I do like Joy Sunday too. A lot of theirs, I have a lot of Spring Brand and Joy Sunday cross stitches. I love stamped cross stitch, and I love a kit. So here it is. Isn't that so pretty? It is so pretty. And I'm gonna hold it here so I can screenshot that and have that be my thumbnail. So it's 11 count, so you use 3 threads, and this is the booklet that comes with it. And here we go. It looks like, are we serious, 114 colors? Ooh, duh. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh, what did I sign up for? Well, I have it and I'm gonna do it. So it's 11 count. It's not marked on here, but I think it'll be marked on the threads. I think it was marked on the cover. Let me see. Yeah, it says 11 count on the cover anyway. But I'm gonna say this is gonna be way too big for me to show right here, so I might have to like do a rolling, roll it out. Just kind of slowly roll over the canvas. You can find this on a lot of sites, you guys. It's, look at how many threads. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of threads. I'm looking to see how many needles came in it. So I'm seeing three needles, and these are stapled together right here. So you can see, look at that. I love the floss cards too, because you can just pull one strand off at a time just by grabbing a strand. So you would just take your needle or whatever and grab one strand and pull, and it pulls right out. Look at these beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, right here. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is... It says 11 count. Oh, okay, these are 4 extras. 61, 82, 83, and 84. Okay, so those must be extras. Wow, you guys, wow. And this thread, oh, it's so soft. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that aside. Okay, I can't even explain how soft these threads are. Okay, let me turn off my heater. My room's warmed up a little bit, so sorry about the background noise. I'll try to drown it out. But this is very large. I do have a couple extra scroll frames that I can use. But let me start here and I will slowly move over it. Wow. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. I can just like slowly pull it out. Beautiful. There's the house. And let me see. Yeah, so there's the house right here. Right here. And it's pretty long. Not as wide as I thought, or, high as I thought it would be, but wide, width-wise, it's 520 wide. And 241 high stitches. And I do like that they always put the numbers. Like, okay, this blue is number 38 right here. So then you can just refer to number 38. But if it's rolled up on the scroll frame, it's going to be hard to do. So I think on this one, what I might do is take a picture, like a couple of pictures, or just refer to keep that, the symbol card handy. But, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Wow. So it's called the Ambolite. If you want to stitch it with me, just make a comment in the comment section, but it's called the Ambolite, and you can find it on, this is a Joy Sunday. You can find it on Biggest Craft. I believe you can find it on VIP Cross Stitch, and also Lovecraft Forever. She did this whole canvas. I can't believe it. Like, she stitched the whole thing, and she has a whole playlist of it on her channel, and underneath in her more section, in her description section, are links and discounts to this for VIP cross stitch. So I do believe they still have this, and I believe you can get it in 11, 14, and 16 depending on the site that you look on. But Lovecraft Forever has, in her videos, she has a whole playlist dedicated to the Ambolite. So, and I really wanted to do it with her, but I guess I just dragged my feet on opening this. So I can show the print quality if you would like to see, but it's budget friendly. It's not hugely expensive. It's you know, it's not like you can buy it and get it done really fast. It is going to be time consuming. Because it's stamped, don't get any water on it, and wait until you're done stitching it to soak it in water. And all of this, you can kind of call it a partial, like it's a full coverage, but you can kind of call it a partial too, because this white right here is not stitched. Now, I don't know why that is. Maybe they think it's unnecessary, but it looks weird to me when I'm stitching and it has a white section and they say don't stitch this part. What I was thinking of doing was doing the soaking after I'm done, because I'm working on one that has the same thing where the sky doesn't have any stitching in parts of it. I think what I would do is soak it, get all of the ink out of it, do the soaking process, and then once it's done, go back and fill all the white in with white. And I know that sounds really goofy, but to me it looks really weird to not have it stitched. I don't know. Maybe that seems senseless or pointless, but that's just me. So this one is called the Ambolite. Like right there, Ambolite. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's a lot of stitching, and I would probably have to do a lot of whip and chats and try to work my way through it and work on it every day in order to, you know, meet a finish line of some kind on this, because this is huge. And I think this is how they had it, was like this and then like this. So I'll just slide it back in the bag. I can't believe they fit that in here. Let me see if I can do it. But I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. I will do some whip and chats. I'll get this. I think what I'm going to try to do is find a scroll frame. I believe I have a scroll frame large enough for this. So that's exciting. And I think it's one that has the clamps on the bars instead of having to stitch it on. But we'll see what I got. I don't know. I know I've got like 2 scroll frames that are available that I don't have stuff on. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. My channel's not just about diamond painting, but that is primarily what I put on. So these are the 3 that were waiting forever to be unboxed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. And yeah, I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And New Year's is coming up. Okay, just a couple of days away. So hopefully I can get a couple more videos up before New Year's. But I've had a really nice, relaxing holiday season up till now. And I hope yours has been extremely blessed. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Okay. I hope you spend your time where you're loved and appreciated, and I love and appreciate you. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.